Once, there lived a farmer who had 3 sons. The farmer was hardworking and spent his entire day working in the fields. But his sons were very lazy. They avoided work and wasted their time wandering here and there. The farmer often advised them, "My sons, you are grown up now. You should help me in the fields and learn the value of hard work." But his words had no effect on them. As time passed, the farmer grew old and weak. His health started to decline, and he was no longer able to work like before. Because of this, the crops that year were not very good, and life became difficult. One day, the farmer called his sons and said, "I am very old now and my health is failing. I may not live much longer. Today, I want to tell you a secret, but make sure no one else in the village finds out." Hearing this, his sons gathered around him eagerly and said, "Father, please tell us, what is the secret?" The farmer said, "Many years ago, I found a treasure. It helped me live a comfortable life. I buried that treasure somewhere in our fields so that I could give it to you when you grew up. But now I have forgotten exactly where I buried it. If each one of you digs a part of the field, you will surely find the treasure." Hearing about the treasure, the sons became very excited and said, "Father, don't worry. We will find it very soon." The next morning, they all went to the fields with great enthusiasm and started digging the land with full energy. They worked all day long, digging every part of the field, but they found no treasure. Tired and disappointed, they returned home and said, "Father, we dug the whole field, but we found nothing." The farmer smiled and said, "My sons, I already knew there was no treasure buried in the field. I told you this because you never took interest in farming. I wanted you to work hard." He continued, "Now sow seeds in this well-dug land, and you will see the result yourselves." The next day, they planted seeds in the field. Because the soil had been dug so well, it became soft and fertile, perfect for growing crops. After some time, the crops grew beautifully, and the harvest was better than ever before. The farmer then said, "Look, this time the crops are so good because of your hard work. Now tell me, do we need any other treasure besides this?" The sons understood the true meaning of their father's words. They felt ashamed of their laziness and promised that from that day on, they would never avoid hard work.